So this is a print that, well, I took the picture while I was out on a run one day, and I just had my Canonet. It's this type of picture that really intrigues me personally. You know, I was just out and just an ordinary day, downtown, and I was able to see something just in the ordinary. You know, there was just a pelican on the Fox River, and I had to take a couple shots and wait for it to turn. But I loved the negative space and a lot of the elements going on with it. And when I developed it, the grain of the foamatone, the grain of the Fomapan, I really, really like it. And I like the contrast. But I guess what I'm getting at is I spent quite a bit of time. I dodge and burn, figured out what I wanted for this picture. But like I said, this type of picture really intrigues me because it's just really ordinary. I don't know if that's, yeah. I've always loved people or anything that is just very in the present and kind of marveling in the ordinary, if you will. And so I spend a lot of my time just going around looking at things in different angles, different lighting, different directions. And it doesn't have to be anything amazing per se. It can just be ordinary things around town. And it really intrigues me to take pictures this way. And it always has. And years ago, I've had people comment that, I've walked by that 30 times and never really looked at it like that. And I love that idea of photography and creative expression through photography in one's work. Just kind of finding ordinary things and seeing what you can do with them. This, when I actually went up to take the picture, there was a gal walking. I was on the bridge, and there was a gal walking towards me. And as I was taking the picture, she got out her cell phone and started taking a picture. And I've been curious as to if she would have done that if I hadn't been taking a picture with my film camera. Because I'm sure as photographers, you've had people do this. When you're taking a picture of something, somebody like walks behind you or breaks out their phone and like takes a picture of the same thing. And I've always found that interesting and just wondered, like, would they have done that if I hadn't been taking that picture? And who knows? So as I did say, I did use an unsharp mask. It's a very slight one, but it put a little bit of the edge back on the picture, as it was a little bit soft in the foreground. And it really added a nice sharpness and crispness to everything, even the grain. And I don't use them much because I tend to not like the over aggressive look or the real edge effect looks in most pictures. But in some pictures, it works great. In this case, I really like how it looked. And then I did some local bleaching, dodging and burning, very mild sepia toner just for the highlights. And I'm really happy with this print. So I have made an edition of 5 images. That is pretty much all I print from my negatives. I cut them off at 5, so there are only 5 total. If you are interested in purchasing a print from me to help support me and this channel, that would be amazing. There is a link down in the description below, and I appreciate y'all. Thank you very much.